top stories we're following on ABC News. Australia will finalise a refugee swap deal with Malaysia on Monday. Under the arrangement, 800 asylum seekers will soon be transported there in return for Australia resettling 4,000 refugees in this country. That comes as unrest continues in detention centres here at home. There's been a third night of protests at Christmas Island, while a group of detainees in Queensland have begun a hunger strike. 2 people have been killed in a helicopter crash on Sydney's Upper North Shore. Witnesses saw part of the aircraft break away before it crashed just after 9 this morning. Bad weather and the rugged terrain are hampering efforts to retrieve the bodies from the wreckage. The Defence Force says Australian Special Forces troops in Afghanistan have dealt a blow to the ability of insurgents there to finance their operations after seizing a big drug and weapons cache in Afghanistan. A joint operation with Afghan soldiers this month resulted in the discovery of a tonne of opium, several kilograms of heroin and more than 2 tonnes of drug-making chemicals. Equipment used for making drugs and more than 20 weapons were also confiscated. And overseas, the United Nations says a massive aid airlift will begin within days as famine strengthens its grip on East Africa. The aid is on its way to the Somali capital Mogadishu, with more than 3.5 million people there facing severe food shortages. Makeshift camps are already overcrowded, with volunteers struggling to cope with the thousands of malnourished children in need of care.